It's happening. It's happening. This is a bit multiple co-hosts in the making.
What's in the box?
Ship us anything. We do ship us anything.
Yeah.
Where you can ship us anything. Maybe you found something at a garage sale. It started with Care from our sales office had an M&M candy dispenser that was too nice to throw out.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't want to keep it. She didn't know what to do with it. So I took it from her.
We'll take your trash.
We'll take your trash. So if there's something that's too nice to throw out, but you don't want it anymore. Or maybe you were at the grocery store and you saw a can of, what is it, like Spotted Dick or something it's called, or what, you've seen that?
Yeah.
Or garage sale, you have weird things, or you're a business and you want to send us samples,
We will gladly.
That's what this is.
It's a sample?
Yeah, I believe it was.
How do you know what it is?
Because I remember when it showed up and where I put it. I remember they got an email from them. They were going to send it to me. And I remember where I put it. And it made the trip from the old radio station here. And it was sitting on top of my cabinet. I'm like, you know what? I should open that someday. I know what's in here. But we're going to finally open it. And I don't think it was me and Emily. I think it was me and Lisa because it was for me, Duco, and I think either Emily or Lisa. Either early Emily. This is a decade old, probably.
Is there a date on there?
I can't find one on the shipping package, but maybe inside. I wonder if it's still even a company. It is I
wonder if it still works.
Shreddies Limited in Loughborough, United Kingdom.
Wow. It
had a custom stamp on it. It had to go through customs. This is an international package that's a decade old that I never opened, and we're going to open it. I know what it is.
I just don't understand why you didn't open it.
It just never came up. And today is, and we're doing it today. We're not just being
there's
weirdos.
Reason.
Today is National Pass Gas Day or whatever. It's officially called, they call it that. National, I want to get it right because we're going to be in trouble for it. Not in trouble, but today is that's Wednesday. I need Tuesday. National Pass Gas Day.
Okay,
that's the nice fancy way to do it. You don't fart, Leah.
No,
you pass gas.
No, I poof. I think that's what I was.
Straight up fart. Anyway,
poof.
Yeah,
that's what my dad told me to call it.
No matter what you do,
yeah,
this should help you.
Okay,
I know what it is. We'll open it up and tell you about. The video is running. You can see it TomTube95WillRock.com. Decade in the making. Coming up next.
Pissed.
Very exciting. No, not the other end. Not pissed.
No, I get it.
I'm angry.
Because I thought I knew what it was. And now that it's not what I thought it was, I'm not happy. I'm not excited.
What did you think it was?
Because you gave a hint earlier that it was for that end. I thought it was going to be a bidet.
Oh, a bidet. Well, no, our boss, Engelbert, has a bidet at home that he installed himself. He said we were going to get one here at work.
What this was.
And he never did it. Yeah. This overpromise, underdeliver. I was so looking forward to that, being able to say, this is a perk at work as my boss set it up so my backside gets cleaned very well. Anyway, but that is not what it is. We'll tell you what it is and check it out on TomTube coming up next, 7:59.
Mostly sunny and 23 for a high 11, overnight 19 for tomorrow. It is 15 in Racine and 14 in Elgin. It is time for the 95 Will Rock 95-second update. A man in his 60s was fatally struck by a vehicle on southbound 41 in Waukegan on Saturday evening. Authorities responded to multiple 911 calls around, finding the man deceased at the scene. The Lake County Coroner's Office is withholding the victim's identity pending notification of next of kin. 2 suspects, including 18-year-old Jonathan Garcia and a 16-year-old juvenile, have been charged with multiple felony weapons following a drive-by shooting in Beach Park that injured 2 women. The suspects were apprehended after a police chase and crash in Zion, while a 3rd suspect remains at large. Both victims are expected to survive. Will Rock Sports. That is brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The Milwaukee Bucks beat the struggling Toronto Raptors 128-104. Bucks host the Spurs tomorrow. The Chicago Bulls topped the San Antonio Spurs 114-110. The Bulls visit Indiana tomorrow, and the Green Bay Packers will be without wide receiver Christian Watson in the postseason. He tore a ligament in his right knee.
You can do your kicker from last time because we promised it. Because we didn't. We'll do it next break.
Yeah,
all right.
That's fine.
All right. What was it? I don't even remember what we were going to talk about.
Smuggling stuff in the butt.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah, that's what the show is
what's
about.
in the box might help with that, right?
I don't know. I'm seriously not excited.
I am very excited. It's a decade in the making, at least. What's it? Maybe it disintegrated. Disintegrated. Maybe it's, I don't know. It's a very old box. We'll find out what's in it. Coming up next, Ship Us Anything on Will Rock.
It's like being trapped in a cage. And I know that sounds dramatic, but your breathing triangle problem has got you trapped. And once you're freed, you're going to be able to live the life that you're missing out on. Now, this can simply mean experiencing the true pleasure of breathing freely. It will mean better sleep and more energy. And the worry of this problem any more affecting your life is going to be gone. Because in almost every case, when Advent has solved a breathing triangle problem, it's a one and done. Because we're not in the business of delivering Band-Aids. We want to fix your nasal breathing problem for good. We don't want you to be a lifelong patient. We want you to be our next success story.
Isn't it time you break free from that cage? Take the next step. Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment, because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better.
Breathe well with simple solutions. AdventKnows.com.
Results may vary. Most insurance accepted.
Are you down with MTT Master Truck and Trailer? That's where we get the Will Rock trailer worked on. If we need work done, we take it there because we know it's going to get done right. And our precious cargo, generally, we haul around either couches or motorcycles, is going to get where it needs to go. So when the bikes need to get to Sturgis, they'll get loaded up in the trailer and away we go. And we don't have to worry about it because Master Truck and Trailer gets the work done right. All types of work, suspension work, electrical work, brakes, couplers, wheels. They can replace any flooring. They just did that for us. Wall boards, body damage, frame damage, welding, fabrication, whatever it is. If it has to do with the trailer or the hitch, Master Truck and Trailer will get you squared away. Also plows. If you're doing some plowing or plan on and there's something wrong with the plow and it needs work done, they'll get you in, get you out, and get you back out making that money. When the snow flies, Master Truck and Trailer has other snow removal options for you as well. Stop in and see them. Wadsworth Road, just east of Green Bay Road in Waukegan, and online at mttllc.net.
Mail time. The mail's here. Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail. Mail!
All right, what's in the box? We're going to find out. This box, I don't know, it was it's from the UK. I don't know if it was Lisa or Emily was the closest one we got. I remember Duco was around. I remember, and actually I had an item like this that Duco and Joni and I used many years, 20 years ago.
Many moons ago.
Yeah. But this was
for the
another,
millennium.
This was another one that came out. Look at how nice this box is. This box is a keeper, I
I
think.
just don't understand why you didn't open this.
I don't either. It sat on top of my, because the longer it got, the more I thought, you know what, let's just,
Like a time capsule.
actually, you're the first co-host where I've ever felt that I needed it.
Oh, wow.
And there, ooh, nice.
There it is.
Nice, nice, nice.
So you never like replied back to the company thanking them or like giving them
Something happened. I remember something happened. I don't know if it was like, if it was like COVID but it was long before that where we just couldn't or whatever.
9/11?
Yeah.
Like how long ago are we talking?
I'm looking at the, maybe that's what it was. I don't know. It's pretty old. These are Shreddies. Some say Shreddies work and some say they don't. Here's why. All right, so it's underwear you wear, and it's supposed to filter out your flatulence. So there's 3 pairs in here. It must have been me, Lisa, and Duco. 3 pairs of
All right.
Shreddies underwear that filters out.
Your
And it's not
farts.
disposable. It's you wash it, and I guess you're washing the fart debris out of your.
Well, if it holds in the smells, do you wash them?
My underwear? Yes, I wash my underwear.
No, these.
And
Like
this
how
is- and this
often do
is
you
a-
wash?
And this is a chair pad right here.
Oh yeah.
Flatulence filtering chair pad. This is a flatulence filtering carbon cushion. So you put it down on the chair
You just fart your
and
little heart out.
and supposedly.
No smells.
Now I'm gonna need food that makes me flatulent when we test this. We're not testing it today. Don't everybody get all excited. Oh, here's an instruction manual
on how to use.
on how to use. I was planning on testing it today.
Mm-hmm. But you don't have to fart.
Right. I need to have, you know what makes me fart the most? Egg McMuffin. God, I
Oh,
love
that
Egg
sounds
McMuffin.
good.
Yeah. It'll make me fart. Someday, maybe next week for Taste It Tuesday,
We get an egg McMuffin.
we get Egg McMuffins and then we use the, I just wanted to
not
open it
tasting
to,
your fart.
I was hoping to find the date. Do they have a website? Was there even websites then? Yeah, it says myshreddies.com. See if that's still a website. MyShreddies. MyShreddies. The original Shreddies flatulence filtering underwear. This is the cushion. Look on the cushion, it shows you how to sit
My shred.
for it to work. It shows you if you want it to work, this is how you're supposed to sit.
Yeah, you can't just be like hanging out.
Right.
We sell freedom. Please note, as of January 2025, the price of our flatulence filtering pajamas will be increasing.
They have
Oh,
flatulence filtering pajamas.
pajamas now, yeah.
And we now
They have
own
trousers.
trousers.
Yeah.
We now own men's flatulence filtering carbon
Mm.
clutch support boxer briefs.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. The fact that this is still there is bedding,
Yeah. There's bedding flatulence filtering.
trousers,
Wow.
under shorts. Okay.
Here's medium men's. I'm not going to use medium men's. That
Mm.
must have. I have large men's, and then no, this will be yours. This is ladies medium activated carbon cloth.
Toss it over. I'm
Shreddies.
going to take it out of it. Jesus.
I can't find a date on anything. I just don't know when we got these. Please find enclosed 2 men's, blah, blah, blah. We have included Shreddies flatulence filtering cushions. We look forward to hearing what you think. So, and there's the card that says
Fart with confidence.
fart with confidence.
How long have Shreddies been around?
So we're gonna. There's instructions on how to wear your underwear
Oh, God.
to make sure that the flatulence gets filtered out.
Can't wait to put these sexy things
So
on.
other than, well, they're sexy in that you won't stink like you normally do.
Oh my gosh, here's the thing.
This is the thing.
Once a month, I have to deal with wearing extra there, right? There's extra. Feel this. Feel this. I don't want that in between my
Threw her
lady
underwear at me
bits.
and said, "Feel." Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
like you're
want
wearing
that.
some type of
Pad.
yeah.
Yeah, I already do that. I
This is
don't.
to filter out the. This is in back though. This is your butt here.
Well,
that's
thank
where the
you.
farts
Thank you for
come
the
from.
butt. But
And
feel
that's
the
what-
front. Feel the front. Feel the crotchal region. That's going to be up
I
in.
don't think you can say that to me. I have audio. I'm writing that down. Did you just tell me to feel the crotchal region? Did you have any of the sexual harassment
Of the
training?
underwear.
Did somebody take the thing for you?
Of the underwear, please.
So feel the crotchal region of your underwear.
Not
Well, in that case, I
Not
know where the
mine.
crotchal region is. How do you spell crotchal?
I don't
yeah,
care.
all right. Crotchal region. That's sexy talk. And you wonder why you don't get laid. Oh, yeah, baby. Go for my crotchal region. My crotchal region wants you so bad. Also, if I fart, you won't smell it. So it is. Yeah, it's very. But we're going to test it out. So these are. I can't believe I'm fondling your underpants.
I feel bad because this is like designated for people that have like IBS or Crohn's disease.
Not just that, though. This can just be for
Colitis.
people with. And I donate every year to
This-
those.
I
I
know you
donate every
do.
year to those people.
But this
I
has
feel
to-
bad for them.
This has to be like what's keeping them open still because this makes no sense to me.
What do you mean it makes no sense?
Who's actually buying this, Tom? Who's actually? I get it that we're gonna joke about it and talk about it because they sent it to you
Yeah.
20 years ago or
Yeah.
however long.
But I think anybody can. Anybody that has
Anybody
like,
can,
bad
but
flatulence.
this is what's keeping them employed, though, is what
Is
I.
people who need it
Yeah.
badly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, but we're gonna test it out. It still needs to be tested, Leah. We're here for the people. So we'll test it out.
Mm-hmm.
We need on the text line now food that makes you do that. I know I have egg McMuffins, but I don't. Outside of that, I don't know any food that. And I want to make sure I have as many of those foods as possible to induce as much of that as possible,
Mm-hmm.
so we can test these. If you don't want to be the wearing subject, put them back in the container. They're now a prize at the 501.
No, I already felt and touched all over
I
them.
don't
They're
think
mine.
I don't think people care. Grab my crotchal region.
If anything,
But
oh, and they're cute.
I will
Ish.
test them out, but I need to backup foods, things that you eat that cause that, because I don't want to put them on and then not be able to produce.
But here's the thing.
Stage fright.
You know, sometimes farts don't smell.
We're doing science over it. No, those are just yours. Those are just yours. Mine smell good. So
Okay. I'm just saying, like sometimes you let one rip and there's no scent to it. So how do you know?
you know what you need to do is see your doctor about your problems with your olfactory lobe. There's never been where I went, no smell at all.
Really?
I'd worried that I was dead. Yeah.
Huh.
So anyway, you don't say. So text in now what gives you the most flatulence. We will do that for Taste It Tuesday next week,
Oh,
and then
gosh.
we will test this stuff out, right? That's what we do at work.
probably have to.
800-223-9510. Text in now, 800-223-9510, and let us know. And next week we will test out the Shreddies. Why are they called Shreddies? That just sounds messy. It is 8:14.
It's because like shredded wheat makes you.
I thought because when you fart, it's like, yeah, man, I shredded that underwear. I don't know. I have no idea why.
I'm sure they have a
It's
reason.
but it's British, so maybe that's their version of
2013, by the way. So it was probably with Emily.
10 years ago.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll test it out coming up. Maybe we just go to her, put it on. We'll eat the flatulence food. We'll put it on. We'll go to her cheese shop and we'll just walk around and nobody will know something. Going, you gotta. Oh yeah, that's a real good Limburger I smell. No, sir, that is not what you're sniffing. All right. I know our listeners would chime in on this one. I need to know. And now listen, I'll be the test subject if you'll get the food for Taste It Tuesday.
But is it? I feel like I'm still the test subject because you're doing the thing and I'm testing it by smelling.
You can either be the flatulent one or the one who sniffs the
I
room.
don't want to be either. I want to be sick that day.
Well, you
How about
will
since
be.
this was Emily's thing, sweet Emily can come and fill in.
How are you going to phrase that? Hey, can you come in and fill in for me? By the way, we're testing fart filtering.
Tom
underpants
finally opened up a package from when you were here. Yeah, of Shreddies. And I got you a new pair of underwear.
Oh, and she gets like, that'll get her in here. She's like, oh, I don't have any extra underpants. I don't, or do we just surprise her with it? What? Maybe I eat all those things and we don't tell her we're testing it, and I'm just over here dropping bombs, and we see if she ever complains. We keep the door
Because she
closed.
would tell you,
But she's not going to come in for that.
That's why we don't tell her. I take a day off.
Yeah.
She comes in.
So we're gonna test it next Tuesday. It's on Leah to get the items.
Okay.
And I will do the flatulence, and you will be the one who has to say if you smell it or not. Right?
Yes.
All right. From the text line, thank you to our tens of listeners for their suggestions.
Really chimed in.
Let's see what they have. If Egg McMuffins do it for you, it's probably the egg. So chug a glass of egg whites.
Okay.
Cottage cheese does it for me. I'm not going to chug a glass of egg
I
whites.
just got chills.
But write down on your list cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese. Beer, beans, and broccoli will do the job for me. Miralax usually gets the stuff that doesn't normally come out, and I'm sure it's going to make it smell. I don't want any Miralax, but you can do.
Yeah, he's not trying to.
So add beer, beans, and broccoli to the list. Brussels sprouts.
Beer.
This is Brussels sprouts, little fart balls. I like Brussels sprouts. You'll
I
have
do
to
too.
cook them. I can't eat them raw. The broccoli you can just
You
bring
can't
in
eat them raw.
I just want like one of everything, like one Brussels sprout, one tree of broccoli.
But you could eat Brussels sprouts.
crunch,
raw.
crunch, crunch. I'm going to pass on that. Just eat 3 fiber bars. I'm not trying to make boom boom. I'm trying to make the White Castle cheeseburgers.
They still have though. I guess we could just get them the frozen ones.
Yeah, I have those at home. Remind me, and I'll bring my White Castle cheeseburgers. And I have multiple varieties. I have 3. This is the bachelor life I'm living. By the way, I'm staying on this bachelor porch until somebody comes up and is decent enough to. I don't think that's gonna. I'm loving it. I have 3 varieties of White Castle cheeseburgers in my freezer right now.
You live your best
I am
life.
living the life. Jalapeno cheese, and then I actually accidentally bought a hamburger one. There's another White Castle vote. There's another White Castle vote. Sun chokes, known as fart-y chokes. I don't know what sun chokes are.
Sun chokes.
Yeah.
Sun chokes.
There's another White Castle. Sauerkraut. You have sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut. Sun chokes.
And just a bunch. There's like 3 more White Castles. I think we have enough. So we have broccoli, White Castle, sauerkraut, Brussels sprouts, beer, and sun chokes. And that is what I will have.
Artichoke.
All right. If
Sure.
you can find it. If you can find it. So next Tuesday, I'll eat it early in the show. We'll get percolate and we'll see if these things work.
Sounds good.
All right. And there were special care instructions. And you find out why they're called shreddies.
Yeah.
Why are
It's
they
a
called shreddies?
colloquial term for
Oh, look at you.
underwear originating in the British forces and is well known throughout the Commonwealth.
All right, that's what they call, because they call like the front of a car is called the bonnet, the back is called the boot, an elevator is a lift. This is where it gets really weird. French fries are called chips,
Yeah.
and chips are called crisps.
Hmm.
There's a lot of other stuff. Underwear is called shreddies.
Shreddies.
I did not know
Yeah.
that. We learned something today.
We are learning
we
a
keep
lot.
trying. Well, we've been trying.
No, we learned about Mute Swan.
Yeah. Yeah. We also learned that Leah apparently should have failed the sexual harassment training here at Will Rock.
Will Rock Morning Show. Instant classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already do that.
This is to filter out the This is in back, though. This is your butt here. And
Well,
that's
thank
where the
you.
farts
Thank you for
come
the
from.
butt. But
And
feel
that's
the
what-
front. Feel the front. Feel the crotchal region. That's going to be up
I
in.
don't think you can say that to me. I have audio. I'm writing that down. Did you just tell me to feel the crotchal region? Did you have any of the sexual harassment
Of the
training?
underwear.
Did somebody take the thing for you?
Of the underwear, please.
So feel the crotchal region of your underwear.
Not
Well, in that case, I
Not
know where the
mine.
crotchal region is. How do you spell crotchal?
I don't care.
All right. Crotchal region. That's sexy talk. And you wonder why you don't get laid. Oh, yeah, baby. Go for my crotchal region. My crotchal region wants you so bad. Also, if I fart, you won't smell it.
Will Rock Morning Show. Instant classic. Previously on the Will Rock Morning Show.
Feel the crotchal region.
Mornings will rock with Tom and Leah on the Rock Station.
Anyway, I want to point out that we're not just being juvenile today.
Mm.
We
We're
are.
like this
We
every
are.
day? Is that
No,
what
we
you wanna point
are.
out?
Well, yeah, we're not just today. It's every day. No, I'm saying we're not just being juvenile.
It's a day.
Today is, I'm doing this for a reason today. I feel like we get away with it without looking like we're just 12-year-olds. Today is National Pass Gas Day.
We
So
celebrate.
for 95 Will Rock's Ticket Tuesday, we're playing
Name That Fart!
And it's they're showing McDonald's.
I know. I'm like,
on the TV. And Egg
looks
McMuffin
so
will do
good.
it for me. I love those. Passing gas, the technical term is flatus.
sure.
When somebody does it, it's flatulence. Nice way of putting it. Most people call it farting. The word fart is from 1632. It means to send forth wind from the anus. It comes from Old English photan, which means to break wind. Farts can travel at speed. We're doing science here.
Yeah.
I'm not just being like, oh, fart. Everybody talks about it. Everybody does it. Even the people are like, oh, that show. Everybody finds it amusing when they're on their own, even the fanciest people. Farts travel at this fast, this speed. What do you think? Miles per hour when it's coming out?
100.
100 miles per hour. What killed him? Well, he farted at 100 miles, and I literally ripped his butt off and killed 3 people that were standing behind him. Person who was standing in front of him needed to be taken into the hospital, but they'll survive. It was more of an inhalation problem. 100 miles an hour.
All this talking about it makes me feel like I have to go.
Yeah, no, I'm being inspired too. It's very weird because I haven't had anything to eat or anything. 100 miles. Is that your final? 100 miles an hour.
No, but why do I feel like I've been asked this by you before?
You probably have. I'm sure we did fart trivia or something last year for this.
I'm trying to think.
This is in our wheelhouse.
How fast?
How fast do you think it comes out? Do you want to stick with 100? Do you want to go going 100 in a 55-year-old's anus? Pop evil. It's 155-year-old anus is what it is.
9.
9 miles. Boy, that changed. That guess really dropped down. 9. Final answer is 9.
Final answer.
7 miles per hour. I'll give you the point.
Thanks.
Yours is probably a little faster because you've been training, trying to get up to that speed of 100.
Oh my gosh! I'm the Usain Bolt
Usain Bolt. Yes, that's
farting.
the speed of his flatulence.
Oh, he's just really fast. That's
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Oh, boy.
everything he does. If Usain Bolt is having sauerkraut, get out the room. All right. On average, people do it how many times a day? 100? Is it 100 again? Is that
no, probably like. I think you fart and you don't know you're farting, or we can.
I'm pretty aware.
No,
What
like
have you
in
been
your
doing with that region of your body that it's that
Like-
numb?
like in your sleep.
Well, we won't count those.
Well, I
Or
didn't-
I guess we could
It
count
probably
those.
is counted.
Well, figure it out. I mean, think if you're
30.
asleep 1/3 of the day.
30.
30.
30.
30 times. You're a very, very gassy woman. You're about twice as gassy as the average person 14 times a day, filling up enough gas to fill a balloon,
Ooh.
producing enough gas to fill a balloon. So anyway,
that's
today is
good.
National Pass Gas Day.
Because we are low on the helium right now.
Yeah, no, they don't float.
Oh,
Does it? If you fill the yes, that's if you go to the party store and you're like, I'd like some balloons. They're like, well, we're out of helium. We really are because Ukraine has already got a lot of our
Ukraine,
helium. It's hard to get helium and it's expensive. There's just a guy sitting there eating broccoli going, all right, give me the balloons. Careful, it comes out. To get it in the balloon, I got to do it at 100 miles per hour. I call that Usaining is right there. Listen, this is important. Don't pop the balloons around people when they're eating. It does not go well.
one balloon not to another.
Yeah. There you go. There's one. There you go. There's 2. I got to have a little more broccoli. Come back in a couple hours. I'll get you a whole bunch of balloons. All right, 100 miles an hour. It's 8:35. Ticket Tuesday. Today is our day. It is named that for on National Pass Gas Day. We've got your choice of tickets. If you can name who it is, what famous person. Last time I only took 2 callers. We're going to do 3 callers. 800-223-9510. 800-223-9510. Call now. If you get it right, Professional Bull Riders tickets. We've got Apocalyptica tickets, and we got Citizen Soldier with 10 years tickets, all thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. Call now, 800-223-9510 for your chance to win on Ticket Tuesday with Name That Fart. It's 8:36.
I thought the one balloon knot to another would have gotten a better reaction because that's what they call Uranus. It looks like a balloon knot.
Okay, I'm learning so much today. It looks like a balloon knot.
Yeah.
I never looked that closely.
But people will say that. Like, that's a thing people say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go lick a balloon knot.
You hang around with very different people than I do. And you say people like plural. You didn't say like you heard it from a person like your dad or your stepdad, Dick.
Yeah.
I could see them saying that. Dick has said stranger things to me.
He always has a joke, but
go lick a balloon knot.
that was the first thing I could think of.
How many times do you think you've been told that? No, just like
that is a thing, right?
Like I've never even heard the phrase.
That looks like a really?
No, that's never occurred
Look at
to
the
me.
end of the balloon.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then it's got all those like crevices like in there.
Okay.
And then it's got the hole, right?
Well, yeah, you gotta have that, or what's the point?
Oh,
You gotta get the air in somehow, and whatever else. All right. And then you tell people to go lick a balloon.
well, it's like a dirtier way of saying kiss my.
I think that's more than kissing.
Well, right. That's why I said it's
Second.
dirtier.
All right.
Like,
well, hopefully not.
Kick
dirty.
rocks.
Yeah.
Kiss my.
Kick rocks.
Into your balloon
Your
knot.
balloon knot. That hurts.
I thought that you would. Anyway.
I want to follow you around one day and just see what happens. All right. I don't know where we go from here. 8:38.
I should probably do the news. It is time for the 95 Will Rock 95 second update. I will eventually get to my kicker in 20 minutes.
Okay.
It is brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters. UA Local 118. Want higher pay and better benefits? Go to ualocal118.com. Jesus Carrera, 35 of Brown Lake Beach, was sentenced to 24 months of probation after pleading guilty to carrying a firearm into a bar. The charge followed a December 2022 incident in Grays Lake where he accidentally shot himself while in a vehicle. Victor Rivas Martinez Jr., 22, faces felony charges after a hit and run on New Year's Day, killing 44-year-old Tiffany Thomas in North Chicago. Police matched his damaged car to the scene where Thomas died from blunt force injuries. Rivas Martinez, who initially claimed he had hit a raccoon, faces multiple charges as the investigation continues. Will Rock Sports. That is brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service. Chimney leaking? Call Pratt's today for a free estimate. The Milwaukee Bucks beat the struggling Toronto Raptors 128-104. Bucks host the Spurs tomorrow. Chicago Bulls top the San Antonio Spurs 114-110. Bulls visit Indiana tomorrow. And the Green Bay Packers, their wide receiver Christian Watson has a torn ligament in his right knee and will not be available for any of the postseason.
Go lick a balloon knot.
I swear that's a thing.
Put that on a t-shirt. Oh, well, in your world, I'm sure it's a thing. You don't have to look it up. I'm going to take your word for it. Ticket Tuesday. We're going to play. Play Name That Fart coming up next.
I mean, do you understand?
You didn't need to show me.
That's just a balloon knot. But now you see it, right?
Yeah, and I can't unsee it. So
I don't know how you've never heard of that before.
Well, I hang around with a slightly classier group of people than you. Not much classier, just I'm right at the balloon knot line. I think if I was...
You're invited anytime you want to hang out.
Nah, I don't think so. Now that I know what's going on in the after
We don't
hours.
actually do it. You just like if you're angry at somebody. I've heard somebody say that before.
So you don't actually... Well,
I mean unless you...
Yeah. We're moving on. Ticket Tuesday, Name That Fart coming up next if we're still here. Let's do this thing. It is it National Pass Gas Day. So we're playing Name That Fart! Famous farts, celebrity farts. 3 callers, first person to get it will win. Nobody gets it. You gotta look. This is gettable. This is the best one. Wait for it. Anyway, of the people we're using this morning, I believe 2 of them were like, yeah, that was me. I do it. Deal with it. Too bad. Own it. And it's people you'd think would have that attitude. Good for them. The other people were all like, there was controversy and news stories and, that wasn't me. And it was some other sound and whatever. This is one of the people that were like, damn straight it was me. So we're gonna do Name That Fart. And you gotta listen because there's clues in this. And it's a very big one around here. It's a regional big one. Okay. This is a big celeb, but fart. Around here.
Oh,
not a big fart. A big, hi, who's this? Good, Austin. Today is National Pass Gas Day. Celebrate accordingly. Okay. Hell yeah, that's where I live, buddy. I'm gonna play this audio. It's a famous person passing gas. If you tell me who it is, you can win on Ticket Tuesday, okay? All right, pay close attention here.
Rid of me, so I'm going with the Giants.
Let's see if the Giants.
All right, so the person who did the flatulence isn't the first person to talk. It's the person who talks after the flatulence, Austin, okay? So listen again to the toot and then listen to the voice afterwards and listen to what it seems like they're talking about. That can narrow it down for you.
Rid of me, so I'm going with the Giants.
Let's see if the Giants.
Name that fart. This is gettable. This is gettable. Who? Will Ferrell from Step Brothers is incorrect. Thank you for trying.
Is he like one of the more annoying ones?
Will Ferrell?
No. This person.
Oh, this person?
Yeah.
I don't think is annoying.
Oh.
Maybe annoying to you and me, but not annoying to most of our listeners.
Okay.
There's a clue there, too. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this? Hello. It's you. I'm talking to you.
Hey. Hi.
Dawn. You there? Hello? All right, I need another caller. Call now 800-223-9510. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this? Hey, Nicole! Name that fart. You want to hear it again, Nicole? All right. Now listen to the person talking after the gas and listen to the topic that it seems like they're talking about.
Rid of me, so I'm going with the Giants.
Let's see if the Giants.
Name that fart. You want me to just isolate the fart?
I think I got it now.
There's just the fart. Like a horn coming down the road. Who do you think it is, Nicole? Name that fart. Tony Romo is an excellent guess. That is an excellent guess, Nicole. It is not correct. Thank you for trying. One more contestant. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this? Jeremy.
All right, Jeremy.
Do you know who that is, or do you need to hear it again? Mike Ditka. Name that fart. That is Ditka. And when they asked him about it,
Rid of me, so I'm going with the Giants.
Let's see if the Giants.
when they asked him about it, he was like, yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah, I fart all the
That's
time.
a me thing. So you got it right. You've won tickets on Ticket Tuesday. Congratulations.
That second hint that you gave it away.
What was
Because at first I was thinking it was I don't know, that Steven Smith guy. I don't like him.
What, that it was regional or that
but
it was
no, then you said, I was like, is it that annoying guy? I was thinking commentators.
and I said annoying for you and me because we're Packers fans.
But
so
I like
Ditka.
Ditka.
I think Ditka's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there he is
Farting
for us. One more
Thanks,
Iron
Ditka.
Mike. Thanks, Ditka. All right, there we go. We're gonna play one more time before 10. Your chance to win on Ticket Tuesday
yippee.
with Name That Fart. The next one, probably the biggest celeb
Of all.
of the celebs that we have, maybe of all the celebs in the world. And yes, this person farts.
Wow.
This was a denier, though, not a new one, not one that was like, yeah, I totally did that. It's 8:49 now. Hey, if you want some money, we got another thing going on. Always at 95willrock.com. There's a pile of money. It is called New Year, New Cash. You go to the Win Stuff page at 95willrock.com. You should enter once a day between now and the 29th. Every day you can do an entry. And we're going to pick a winner for $2,025 in cash. It's all thanks to Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. WindyCityRooter.com.
I was just laughing. There's always a pile of money. It's what they take out of our paycheck.
It's here, right?
Yeah.
Like, why is my check? There's nothing yet. Well, we had to do the pile of money.
We're going to give the pile of money to someone.
Shut up. We are giving your money away now. $2,025. That is your pay for 6 months. And now we give it to the person who listens to the stupid radio show. Shut up. All right. Go put on the underpants. Make fart now, boy.
Previously on the Will Rock Morning Show.
So these are my gifts.
Those are your gifts. Open up the box first.
Is that the lint cleaning device?
And something else.
Oh,
Wait a second before you open it up.
right.
I know. Read on that box.
It says, wishing you a Merry Christmas, Darylyn. Darylyn gave me this. Thank you, Darylyn. Whoever Darylyn is, thank you. It's a nice box. I hope you and whoever you gave this to enjoyed it as much as I do, Darylyn.
Who that is.
Darylyn is my favorite.
Oh.
Do you know anybody named Darylyn?
No. That's why I'm like,
Very
this was
compounding.
regifted.
All right.
Regifted.
This is 7 degrees of separation, not from Kevin Bacon, but from Darylyn. 6 degrees, 7 degrees. We're all 6 degrees of separation from Darylyn and her holiday gifts. All right, this is the everything. I'm going to take a picture of this. For a person who has everything. Close the box up so everybody can see it's from Darylyn.
Is it from Darylyn or to Darylyn?
I think it's signed by Darylyn. Leah got me a box that says, wishing you a Merry Christmas, Darylyn. So your new nickname on the show is Darylyn, okay?
I like it.
And my Christmas gift from Darylyn, my new co-host, for the person who has everything, it is a belly button lint brush.
And
a sticker that says, "Don't honk at me, my mom is dead." Leah likes to remind me that Jane is dead.
why do they have that bumper sticker?
Oh, I thought you had it specially made for me. No, that's available.
It's available for purchase. Don't honk at me. My mom is dead. Oh boy. Oh gosh,
All
it
right,
hurts.
so I'll have a clean belly button and sympathy as I try to merge. People will let me in when I'm merging because mom's dead. Yeah. Look at how happy you are that my mom is dead because it helped you make your holiday gift for me.
You got me a Stanley.
I have a linty belly button and my mom is rotting in the ground. And look at the joy that gives you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Your belly button is full of lint and your mom is dead.
There's one more gift.
We wish you. Do I want to open it on the video?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm crying.
I'm crying too, but for a different
Oh, my
reason, I
gosh.
think. What's in the shirt?
And I know
It's gotta
you
be a
have.
shirt. I can tell it's a shirt.
Yeah, and obviously you have so many, but I had to get you this.
I have t-shirts I'm throwing out now. You know, so I'm giving everything I own away,
Uh-huh.
and you're giving me another t-shirt. Is it
Oh,
a?
boy.
It's a Bucky shirt. No, and it's a Bucky, and it says "Buck around and find out."
Because you always talk about Buc-ee's. I've never been before. I have
Yeah.
no idea what your
Well, now you're gonna find out. Buck around
Buck
and
around
find
and
out. From Johnny Lintbelly and his dead mom on the Will Rock Morning Show.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Mom's in the ground.
Oh boy.
The Will Rock Morning Show. Mornings will rock.
Papivo, 155. That's how fast Leah thought the flatulence exited your body. That'd kill someone. Go lick a balloon nut. It is 9 o'clock. Will Rock Morning Show, Tom and Leah. Coming up next, we go to Florida Sunshine State Update, where every day is National Pass Gas Day, I'm sure.
It turns out that this Florida man did not like it so rough.
Okay. That is on the way next.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 23, 11 overnight, 19 for tomorrow. It is 19 in Waukegan and 17 in Woodstock. We have one rule. No putting things in our butt. This guy, he smuggled a lot of junk in his trunk. That is on the way after the 95 Will Rock 95 second update.
Our full rule is not to do it while we're on the
While
air.
we're on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
what
can
we do
it.
in-
Yeah.
In our own time is our own
Right.
business.
Yeah. I mean, go look at balloon. Yeah.
Jacques Miller, 45 of Zion, was arrested after officers responding to a 911 call found him in possession of a loaded gun. It had been stolen. Miller, who had an active warrant for allegedly battering a woman, was charged with multiple counts of aggravated unlawful possession of a weapon and domestic battery. Flint Creek Wildlife Rehabilitation heard about this guy earlier today. Rescued an injured mute swan named George.
That's a swan variety. A species, a type of swan is a mute swan, not a swan who was unable to talk.
But swans also don't talk.
Wait, what? Wow.
But mute swans are just a little quieter than the other swans.
Thank
They're like
you.
shy swans.
They're like, I'm just over here doing my swan thing. Oh, hey, never mind me. I'm good.
George had been unable to fly for over a month due to a right wing injury and was stranded.
Well,
as
why are
the
we blaming the right wing? You don't know. Did they catch the people? It was a bunch of people with Trump hats on. It was a right wing injury.
It was a right
You don't
wing
know
injury.
that. False flag. You don't know. Flatter. Come on.
Listen, he was stranded because the lake had iced over and the rescue was delayed until weather and ice conditions permitted a safe operation. So he's just out there
Did he
like
freeze into the lake? Do we know? Because if you're stationary in Europe, you can freeze like into the you would get frozen to the lake. But they were waiting for the ice to get thick enough so they could walk out and talk to him and say, "Hey, what's up, George?
What's going
Well,
on?"
indubitably, I've been placed here with a right wing injury. I am a talking swan. And their first wing is, holy crap, a talking swan. It should be on all the news.
No, because he's alive, so I don't think he froze. Because if he froze there for over a month,
Yeah, you would.
he would die, right?
right.
Unless,
And
like, is it where you put a bee in the freezer
Well,
and
he's
then when you thaw it out, it's still alive?
A lot to unpack here. First off, he's a talking swan. He wouldn't die. He'd be able to call DoorDash.
Duh.
This is George, the talking swan. I'm down here in the lake. I've frozen to it. Can you please bring me a Big Mac? I'm wearing a monocle. I'm very fancy. I'm a talking swan. Also, it's very hard to wear a monocle. I don't have a nose to press it up against my beak.
Oh.
So what do you do with bees?
I've seen that before somewhere.
You've seen that before. What, like on TikTok or you take
No,
a,
like a.
so you capture a bee
Mhm.
and you put it like
I
in
have
a
a memory
Tupperware or
from
something,
a
and you put it in
kid.
your freezer or
Uh-huh,
a Ziploc or
You,
something.
well, I think you put it in water and then you freeze.
You're drowning it and then free. Is the bee's name Rasputin? Google that. Is that the bee's name? You drown it and then you freeze it. And then when you bring it out of the freezer and it thaws out, if it's still alive, you shoot it and stab it. And you poison it. And you're like, Rasputin the bee. What?
I
Is
swear,
it
like,
supposed to live?
I thought
This
that.
is like bee suspended animation. If it was going on a long space mission, this is what
Can
we
you
do.
ask
And when
computer?
it gets to Alpha Centauri, we thought.
Can you
What
ask-
exactly? How am I freezing
Can
this
you
question?
ask the computer if you freeze a bee and unthaw it, will it still be alive?
I gotta think we're gonna get a boot on this one. Computer, if I freeze a bee, will it survive? I left the water out.
I don't know that.
Computer, if I freeze a bee in water, will it survive?
From answers.com. Insects like bees cannot survive being frozen.
So maybe we shouldn't get our science from TikTok.
I just made that whole thing up. I swear I saw it as a kid. Like they took an insect.
Well, that's before TikTok.
Yeah,
This
way
is just
before.
your dad
This
going,
is,
let's freeze some bees. Yeah, like a balloon nut.
I
Okay.
swear you freeze like an insect, and then when you take it out, it's still
It's
alive.
fine. Yeah. No, that is not a thing.
Okay, so the swan,
So
if it froze,
It would die.
it would die.
All right. Glad we got to the bottom of that one.
Oh my gosh, I still have to get to this kicker. Will Rock Sports, that is brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet.
Pipes were jammed. What was happening? There were a ton of frozen bees in there. Why did they put frozen bees down the toilet?
Oh man, Bucks win, Bulls win. Green Bay Packers are without Christian Watson.
Yeah, right.
And finally,
She said.
finally, I swear this has been like an hour in the making.
Better be a good one.
Oh, I don't think it is, but it just was something I wanted to discuss because we are not, while at work, allowed to put anything in our butt.
He didn't say at work, did he? He said on the air. So if I'm in my office,
You can do what you want.
yeah, I don't know why when they built the place, all the offices have windows on the door.
Yeah, why did I tried to get something to cover that up because I'm
like
like,
a tarp or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in there trying to put things in my, and I'm
and
like,
I can't do it in
well,
private.
yeah,
Right. Don't be looking at me in the window while
Yeah.
I'm.
right. I don't know what that is.
I don't know if there's anyone there to see this guy doing this, but a 43-year-old inmate in Georgia, his name, Kenneth Gibbs.
Thanks for that.
He was trying to smuggle a lot of junk in his trunk, and it's quite the laundry list. Are you ready for
So
it?
what he was getting put in jail.
Yeah.
And they check
well,
you,
well, because they
turn your head and cough. And
right.
all
And
that.
everyone tries to put stuff in their
Oh,
backside.
I did not know.
Is if you're a criminal.
You have to do that if you're going in. If you show up, it's like proper etiquette, Miss Manners. And I believe that if I go to someone's house, generally I will bring something.
Right.
Bottle of wine, like some type of gift or something.
Mhm.
If you're going to prison or jail, you should never show up with an empty butt.
But
Okay.
yeah.
I did not know that.
Right.
Thank
At
you.
least bring a gift.
Convict 101. I've got some charcuterie in my butthole.
But usually it's like a thing here, thing there. This guy acted like it was a two-car garage.
Yeah,
He put
he's
it
got
all
a
in
trunk,
there.
a steamer trunk in there. All right.
2 vape canisters.
How big is it? Vape canister is like the size of a pen.
Oh, but you're thinking a canister. So.
Smaller. It's like half of that. Or
Yeah.
a third of that.
4 syringes.
The actual needle.
Yeah, syringe.
The needle and the pumping device.
Listen,
The-
don't try
4.
to break this all down because it goes on. 1 vape cartridge, 3 batteries. Doesn't say what size batteries. 1 cigarette lighter, and a partridge.
I just wrote that down. You and I, same joke. But I was going to sing it all the way through. You couldn't get there. You want me to do it? And a partridge in my ass. Good job, sir. Welcome to prison. All right. SinusandSnoringMD.com. Have you been there yet? If you don't go to SinusandSnoringMD.com, you're going to keep snoring. You're going to keep having nasal problems, sinus issues, allergies, and it's going to be hard to sleep. When you can't breathe, you don't get a good night's rest. I know you're snoring, so you think you're out, but that is not the case. You are getting less than perfectly restful sleep, which wrecks the rest of your day. And that snoring's keeping other people up, and it can get fixed. Minimally invasive surgical and non-surgical treatments waiting for you at SinusandSnoringMD.com. You breathe better, you sleep better, your life is better. Sleep apnea, they can help you there. Allergies, whatever you got, they're going to make you breathe better. And they're nearby with 4 locations. Now, on the WI side, they're located in Kenosha and Oak Creek. So if you know somebody in Milwaukee or St. Francis or Cudahy or Racine, anywhere, Oak Creek, right there. They've also got locations on the IL side in Mount Prospect, Lombard, and that pop up in Elgin as well. So they're nearby and they're going to help you breathe better. The place to start is the website. Easy to remember. SinusandSnoringMD.com. Quickly, before we do the Sunshine State update, we heard from some people who agree with Leah's science of insect suspended animation.
I just had the wrong insect, but
Yeah.
I swear I saw this on like Bill Nye or something.
Okay.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
And he says you can freeze bugs and they'll come back to life.
A fly.
Somebody on the text line says that.
A fly, which is what it is. It was a fly. Now that I'm
In
picturing-
water? Are
No,
we
I think you
drowning
just-
it first or we're just freezing it?
Just
Do we shoot it? Should we stab it? Let's shank it a few times. It needs to keep its fly mouth shut.
No, you just put that fly in the freezer.
You just put it in the freezer.
Yeah,
You're
then somebody-
you're going in the cooler. You will learn to behave. You're going in the cooler.
Somebody else said a roach, but roaches survive everything. It will be the
Yeah.
end of the times, and the roaches will
Roaches
still
and
be.
Keith Richards. All right. All right.
Poor Keith.
Thank you for the science update. I
Yep.
appreciate All right.
Is from Florida. Get ready to hear more of the crazy from Florida with the Sunshine State update. With the Sunshine State update.
All right, just be ready to do the hot to crazy ratio here. So it turns out this Florida man did not like it. So rough. 61-year-old man was arrested after he allegedly shot at, didn't shoot, but shot at his 33-year-old boyfriend because
Well, was he trying to hit? I mean, you make it sound like he wasn't trying to hit him. If you're shooting at somebody, you're trying to hit him.
I guess it said that he shot at the porch.
Okay.
He like just took a shot at the
Just
ground.
randomly firing shots off. Okay.
He was pissed.
All right.
So hot to crazy ratio 61.
Yeah.
Half of that is 30.
That's not hot to crazy ratio. That's the creepy
The creepy
quotient.
quotient. Sorry.
I thought you're going to have some hot girl in here because that's the hotter they are, the crazier they are.
Yeah.
See, I've in my life, in
Mhm.
my history, I've found really, really, really
Crazy.
They should have been like
a 10
Yeah,
and they were
look like a foot.
yeah. I mean, it's
I couldn't-
just
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Uh,
I've just not had that kind of luck.
no, you're just getting all the crazies.
Yeah.
I messed that up. I meant to say the creepy quotient. So 61, half of that plus
Some
7.
of them don't look like feet. Well, I just they're not.
But some of them do. Oh, God can
That's
be.
piggy.
Anyway,
Why the long face?
61, half of that
30.
plus
You go
7.
down 37. So
Okay.
if the boyfriend is 37 or older, it's not creepy.
It's okay. No,
Yeah.
but the boyfriend is 33.
Oh,
However, he's
that's-
61, so you get to deduct the 10 years because
Oh, he's over the age.
Mhm.
Thank you for getting on board with
I'm
my
here.
like the 401k. After 50, you get to shave another. You get to add more into your 401k to catch up. They call it catching up. And after 50 for dating, we shave 10 years off because why not?
Also, do you want me to add some
So-
more to this?
Yeah.
I think if it's couple, like if it's gay couples, so guy on guy, girl on girl, the age is
The
taken
age is
off the
out the-
table.
yeah.
Yeah, you could do
They
whoever.
just have to be at the age of consent.
Right.
Yeah. All
So
right.
that is another.
All right, so this guy's fine.
He's
right
good.
up to the point where there's gunfire.
Well, but he was mad because his boyfriend.
The 61-year-old is the one shooting at the younger one.
Mhm.
Okay.
He was mad because his boyfriend spanked him too hard.
Yes.
But he told him, like, hey, I like it rough. And then he
Not-
spanked him
not
and left
that-
a handprint.
Yeah.
And he got really upset.
They need to have a safe word or a safe
Mhm.
phrase. Something like lick a balloon knot or something. I don't know. Well, I guess you can't say that if they're them. That would lead to other things happening. All right. Well, thank you for that. It's good to know. Saliva now, 95 Rock, the rock station. Speaking of boom boom, today is National Pass Gas Day. That's right, it's a real day, and today is the day, so celebrate accordingly. We are on Ticket Tuesday with your chance to win. It's Name That Fart! This is by far the most famous of all our flatulent celebrities. Coming up next, if you tell me who it is, and we're 2 for 2 on winners so far this morning. If you tell me who it is, and you should be able to do it, you win your choice of tickets on Ticket Tuesday. Thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. We got Pro Bowl Riders at the Allstate Arena this Friday. We've got Apocalyptica in February at the Anthenium Center. And we've got Citizen Soldier in 10 years at the Rave on May 7th. Your choice of tickets, 800-223-9510. Call now to play and win on Ticket Tuesday 921.
Mostly sunny today with a high near 23, 11 overnight, 19 for tomorrow. It's 18 in Spring Grove and 19 in Lake Forest.
Ticket Tuesday with Name That Fart for your chance to win from the Juveniles here at 95 Will Rock. Coming up next, call now to play 800-223-9510.
Hi, this is Andrew from AlphaSite right here in Woodstock. I wanted to introduce myself and the company. We are an engineering and technical solutions organization providing electrical, mechanical, and programming solutions to businesses in the packaging and automation industries. Some of the solutions we offer are custom machinery, rebuilds, retooling, and upgrades, as well as on-site support. If you're in the packaging or automation industry, find more info at alphasite1.com. and we'll handle it all. That's alphasite1.com.
All right, one more time on National. It's not our fault. We're not being the juveniles here. It's National Pass Gas Day.
We have to celebrate.
That's in our wheelhouse. It's the one thing we can all agree on. It's the unifying.
I don't know if
activity in
farting
the
is
world.
always funny, though.
I mean, there's times where
There's times where you're like, oh,
there we go. I mean, there's times where it's not.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna fart right now.
Right. Well, where it's tricky, but then I like it because it's kind of like a little contest, you know, a little Mission Impossible. Dun dun.
It must be nice to be a dude.
I do it in here, and I know to do it when you put your headphones on.
Oh wow!
But not when we're on the air. Between when we put our headphones on and when we go on the air, there's usually 5-10 seconds. That's the time when I do it. If you have your headphones like off one ear, I have to look and make sure because then you'll hear it. In the
Well, there was one time where you let it go, but like we made eye contact real quick, and
Yeah.
I was like,
busted.
yeah, and then we
Yeah.
just moved past it.
Yeah. And that's a segment we call farting at work.
Don't fart. Don't like look me in the eyes while you're farting. It's so weird. Are you farting right now? Are you farting right now?
Anyway, if you can tell us who this celebrity flatulent person is, you win on Ticket Tuesday. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this? How you doing, Ryan?
Doing pretty good. How you guys doing?
Good, good, good. You have to listen to the context as well. And then there's a celebrity in there. This is a celebrity where it was a big scandal, and they denied that it was this person passing gas, but it was. So give it a listen here, Ryan, and we'll see if you know who it is. Okay. All right, here we go.
Starring Scott Eastwood. Here's the video.
There it was. Right after they said Eastwood, there was just a little dainty toot. Oh no, that's not that. That's the song. There's just a little tiny dainty toot right after they say Scott Eastwood. I'm going to play it for you one more time here, Ryan. Give this a listen.
Starring Scott Eastwood. Here's the video.
You hear it? It goes.
I heard
just a
it.
little. Did you hear it, Ryan?
Not really.
No. You want me to isolate? I can isolate for you. You think you'll get the slow? Well,
No,
here we go.
probably not.
Listen here, though. Listen.
Starring Scott Eastwood.
It's right there. It's just a little tiny.
Dainty. So it's a
little
female, is what
dainty.
you're saying.
The fart heard round the world.
Mhm.
This was a big one. Ryan, name that fart. Well, you guess.
Take a
You
guess,
We're
yeah.
telling you it's a big female celebrity. I can't with this guy. All right. Caller number 2. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this? Hello.
Hello. You're on.
Hello. All right.
Hey.
Name that fart. Do you know who it is? I like that you say with authority. That sounds like Michelle Rodriguez. I'd know her anywhere. That is
Not big enough of a celebrity.
incorrect. Bigger celebrity. We might not get a winner on this one. Final contestant.
Yeah,
Hi,
why
Will-
was he so like?
He was like dead on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's obviously Michelle Rodriguez. I sit home daily and listen for her flatulence. Final guesser. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this? Keith, name that. Do you want to hear it again? Here's the isolation. All right. And here's the entire segment.
Starring Scott Eastwood. Nick, here's the video.
I think that he deserves 2 more hints.
Name that fart. What? You want another hint?
Well, yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't really been. You said you were going to give a hint out every time.
This fart could be worth millions of dollars.
That's not helping.
Heard around. This is the biggest celebrity fart of all the celebrity farts in the world. Okay, I think I got it. Who is it? Taylor Swift. Obviously, that's Taylor Swift.
Starring Scott Eastwood. Nick, here's the video.
And they denied that it was her. They say that it's not her.
Starring Scott Eastwood. Nick, here's the video.
That sounds like Taylor Swift to me. If it's not Taylor Swift, it's Michelle Rodriguez. So hold on the line, okay?
That was not where I thought you were going.
Why? What did you think?
The Queen of England.
You thought it was the Queen.
Yeah, I
Because
thought
the
it was
Queen of
someone
England is
like.
always talking with somebody about Scott Eastwood.
I don't know who Scott Eastwood is.
Clint Eastwood's kid, he's an actor.
Oh.
And apparently the Duke of Fartenborough. Yes, indubitably fart on me. Yes, even sweet little Taylor Swift passes gas.
Starring Scott Eastwood. Nick, here's the video.
I mean, prove that it's her, though, right? Is that what she?
Oh, look at you Swiftying out.
Prove
yeah,
it.
yeah. They
Prove
said
it.
you couldn't prove it. Yeah. So do you want to play? I had more than the ones we used this morning. We want to try and guess the leftovers. I'll give you a clue on each one of them.
Yes.
All right. We'll play that. Play along coming up next.
I need to become more well versed in my farts.
The celebrity farts also ran from Ticket Tuesday today, courtesy of Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green. They count the beans. Play along, and I'll play the leftovers for you coming up next on National Pass Gas Day. It is 9:32.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 23, 11 overnight, 19 for tomorrow. It's 17 in Antioch and 19 in Palatine. It is time for the 95 Will Rock Happy Hour News. We should be at this show. It starts in Vegas today, the big consumers electronics show.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And they always get a ton of amazing products, plus some weird ones, right? So
Yeah.
strangest gadgets unveiled so far. A robot that picks up dirty socks. It's kind of like a Roomba, but with an arm.
Sockba?
A sockba.
Does it only pick up socks? It won't pick up underwear or cats or anything?
So,
I mean, that would be bad.
well, it says that it picks up stuff you tossed on the floor. I guess mostly being tossed on the floor or socks. I mean, I guess maybe underwear. You live in
But
a
if
bachelor
you have
pad.
a teenage boy, you definitely do
Mhm.
not want to be the one to pick up the
Oh,
socks.
nope.
So
Nope, put that
there you
sock
go.
down.
How much does the sandwich cost? The Sockba? The spank-
Probably
the s-
north.
The Sockba Spankomatic 2000?
Probably north of 1,000. They're saying.
Okay.
Electric rollerblades. You wear the battery around your waist like a belt and control the speed with a remote. The top speed is 18 miles an hour.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Please.
Right?
What? Yes.
And guess what?
What?
Not crazy expensive.
How much?
800.
I'd be out there like not just riding them, but like acting like I was skating. Everybody like, wow,
Wow.
Tom's really fast.
Look at him.
The Usain Bolt of rollerblading. How much? 1,800?
No, just 800.
Oh, 800.
800, right.
All right. Yeah.
An electric salt spoon.
Is that what it sounds like?
So I guess
You-
it's
It picks up the salt for you. I don't understand.
so
I have no idea.
It's been in the works for a while and went on sale in Japan last year. A weak current of electricity hits your tongue and makes stuff taste saltier than it really is without you consuming the salt.
Saving us the large expense of buying table salt. No, but like
Well,
people with
just
high blood
unhealthy,
pressure
yeah.
or whatever. I'm a salt person.
See, and
like-
I do
yeah.
not. Oh.
But I want the salt. I don't want to be electrocuted in my mouth. Call me weird, but getting electrocuted
man.
on my tongue is something that you do at the Hanoi Hilton while you're trying to get troop movements out of me, torturing me. We electrocute your tongue, right? We also have one we attach to your penis and it feels like you're having sex. Really? Well, with an electric device, perhaps a fan or some small motor. Oh, all right.
Oh, a
I'm not
couple
quite
more.
there yet
Not there.
romantically,
Okay.
but I am.
Yeah, you have your own
yeah.
pan. A stringless
Thank you for
guitar.
that. Glad you understand what's going on at my place. A stringless guitar.
Stringless guitar.
I call that a piano.
It's like
I
one of-
call it a piano.
Well, it's like the push button guitars for kids.
yeah,
It's like that for
like
adults.
Guitar Hero or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay.
It's like that, but an
It's the
adult version.
guitar.
Mhm.
Lizzie Hale likes playing and wearing and playing her guitar. She has a guitar.
Guitar.
Those
But
are
does
big
it
in
still
the
have
80s.
strings?
No, it's got a keyboard down here and then like a thing here where you can kind of affect the tone of the music. It looks like you're playing a piano that's a guitar. It's a guitar.
This sounds a little different than
Okay.
that. A tiny robot that will blow on your drinks.
Wait,
to
what? Oh, do you
cool
drink? Okay, all right. For the people who find it too daunting to blow on their drinks, we're becoming we are the softest people in the world.
This is the top of it.
What you
in my
it will
opinion.
blow on. It's called a fan. That's called a fan. They have those little handheld mini fans.
Or I don't know, the air in your mouth that you
blow on
blow
it.
on
Right?
it.
If you're gonna blow
blow hard, right?
Yeah.
And then a table with working legs. Because
But
we're that
every
damn
table
lazy.
I use has working legs.
No.
If they don't work, you know what I call it? A plank. If the legs don't work, it's called plywood. It's on the floor. And I'm like, if we added legs to that, it would be a table. I hadn't thought of that.
Work like move.
It's a walking table.
It's a walking table. Yeah, it walks around.
Does the candlestick sing as well?
There is
The
a
August,
Pixar lamp on top.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Which one? Yeah, all right. Is there really a Pixar lamp
Yes,
on top?
yes.
A walking table and a bouncing lamp. And, all right.
But that's how lazy we've gotten.
Yeah, my table walks, my salt electrocutes me, and you don't want to know what I've been doing to the fan. The fan's over in the corner going, no, not again, not again. Leah's turn to play.
Name that
Name that fart. These are the leftovers.
I'm always getting the leftovers.
Okay. Ask my walking table. All right.
What do I win?
Nothing. You can keep job.
Okay.
Girl must keep job to wash floor. Girl must wash floor to keep job. We had Taylor Swift. We had, and her people said, no, that wasn't her. We had Ditka, and he's like, yeah, I do it.
Can you imagine
We
having
had-
people to deny your farts?
Your fart crew, your
Yeah.
fart
They deny that
media
fart.
team.
Yeah.
In a room with computers, and they got a cork board up with pictures, and we figured out who the farter was. It wasn't Taylor. Taylor Swift, Ditka, and we did Tiger Woods, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So name this fart. Are you ready? This is the leftover. Here we go. Yeah.
I was gonna say. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, excuse me. I think I just blew a little frog out of there.
You can tell that just from the voice.
Yeah, it
Right.
was Whoopi,
Whoopi.
right?
Whoopi as in cushion.
Yep, that's her. I actually remember when that happened.
Sounds like a video game sound effect.
It's 'cause she's older,
she talks
too.
about it all the time. She's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I do it or whatever.
Farts
so,
just
yeah.
fall out your butt the
Yeah,
older
yeah,
you get,
yeah.
I hear.
You don't even get to hear them. You're like,
I was gonna say. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, excuse me. I think I just blew a little frog out of there.
all right.
A little frog out of there.
We're saying on the talk circuit chat show kind of
Mhm.
thing. Not a bunch of people, just a one person chat show.
Just a matter of time. She's not lonely.
Oh,
I apologize.
Wendy Williams.
How do you know Wendy Williams' gastric sounds so?
I think I also remember this happening and talking about
Was
it.
that a burp and a fart?
Yeah.
That's talent right there, both ends.
Mm.
That was juicy. Both of them.
Nope.
I want to figure out what to do with these sounds. By the way, when I was putting all this together yesterday, there are so many fart soundboards online.
Really?
Yeah. Not of celebrity farts, but this guy's a twofer. Okay.
Okay.
You're doing very well.
Thank you.
You have a skill.
I know my farts. We found it.
I have a very particular set of skills. I can recognize celebrity farts. I don't know who you are or where you are, but I will get a celebrity and fart on you.
I'm not good at anything.
You're very good at this.
Like I'm moderate at a lot of things,
Yeah,
but this is
you're
this
good.
is my thing.
I don't know how this translates into a job or money, but we'll work.
I'm working right now.
TikTok
What do you
is-
mean?
Oh, there you go. There you go. You're getting a raise, by the way. We give Carol a raise. Very good at recognizing farts.
Discipline for that. First of all, discipline for that. First of all.
So there was the guy,
Discipline for that.
and there's the fart.
Okay.
Here's his second one. There you go. You want a hint?
I'm gonna need one.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, maybe not after this.
They didn't bother to interview a single witness. They didn't bother to interview a single witness.
It's a political one.
Wit.
Name that fart.
It's a political one. Start from the beginning.
This one?
They didn't bother to interview a single witness.
That's his voice.
That's his voice.
Name
That
fart.
Well, we know how much I watch the news.
Yeah.
You're telling me this
America's mayor.
This is an Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper. Now, what was he mayor of exactly?
America.
He's the mayor of America, Anderson Cooper. Rudy Giuliani.
They didn't bother to interview a single witness.
There was Rudy. That's all right.
Who?
Rudy Giuliani, mayor of New York during 9/11. He worked in the Trump administration.
Rudy.
He's been disbarred and fined.
Rudy, that's
for
my
things
guy.
All right.
Discipline for that. First of all.
He farts a lot publicly.
Very, very gassy man.
A couple more. This one, I don't know if you'll get this one.
Anyway, next week is
Another chat show. He's sitting next to that poor lady, and
there she.
Anyway, next week is
and then she laughs.
Oh man,
It's like you and me. It's
Yeah.
some young lady
Mhm.
who has to work on a talk thing with an old guy who's
Oh.
just over
Is
there.
that Kelly?
Anyway.
So who's farting?
Next week is
Is it Kelly?
Okay, so who's farting? That's not who's farting.
Anyway, next
Oh,
week
okay.
is
So is it Regis?
There you go, Regis Philbin.
I had to think back because then there was also the hot Michael Strahan that she worked for.
Oh, you wish we had his flatulence.
Yeah, let me hear that.
All right. If I can find it, I'll get it. Now I know what I'm getting you for your birthday.
I'm really good at
What
lady
are-
farts.
What are those things where you can cameos? They should do cameos, but
Farting
I want Michael
cameos?
Strahan to fart for me. Anything for a price. Anyway, here's another one.
They were smiling so big.
That was a long one. You listen to her. She has a southern drawl, and it's a TV news talk thing.
They were smiling so big.
It's funny that
I
she
know
says
exactly who it is, and I
she's-
can't.
She says so big, and then that's one of the best ones.
Is it the
today.
lady with the really big eyes?
Okay, I don't know how your brain
Here,
works.
1 second.
Stop smacking
I
your
know.
microphone.
I'm sorry. News.
The big-eyed lady. This is the lady with the big eyes.
They were smiling so big.
Yeah.
That is a giant one. Sure, let that fly.
She's got really big eyes. It's not popping up for me. Dang
Give
it.
up.
No, because as soon as you say it, I'm gonna find it. Go to the next one.
Oh,
Is
we're
there a
coming
next
back.
one?
You have this is a game, and you have a pass button. Is
Yeah.
that what we're playing? We're using
Bring me back.
We're
Yeah.
gonna use the pass button.
Pass,
Okay,
pass.
last one. This one you ought to get immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You see any optimism here? You see any optimism here?
Radio guy, TV guy, on every day, late night. I think he died.
He's dead.
Used to do every night, and he would interview all the huge celebrities.
yeah.
You see any optimism here? You see any optimism
Some
here?
would say he was the king of late night talk.
You see
yeah.
any optimism here?
Oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Some say he was the king.
Oh,
of late-
Larry King.
All right.
You see any optimism here?
That was a cute little. All right, we're going back to the other one.
Okay.
I do have one more actually. You want me to do one more while
One more
to
while
warm me up. It's the second to last one. This guy, comedian, funny, movies.
That's the other thing about the humor is you have to pay attention to it.
That was
He
clear
worked
as a
at
bell.
it. Yeah, he
That's
worked
the
at
other thing
it.
about the humor is you have to pay attention to it.
He apologized afterwards too when he did it.
Ew. Is it
Don't call me Shirley.
That's the other thing about the humor is you have to pay attention to it.
Leslie Nielsen from like the
I
Naked
wouldn't have
Gun
gotten
and
that. I wouldn't
all
have
that
gotten
stuff. And, Airplane. Trying to start my more. I can't get my more to start. All right, last time. You and Big Eyes. Here's you and Big Eyes.
They were smiling so big.
Oh my gosh, it's right there.
They were smiling so big.
You know who I'm talking
Lady
about? Right?
lady on late night, lady on TV. Now, like talking Southern accent.
Yeah.
Drawl.
Drawl.
Would interview people. Wasn't like a newsreader, but and had an opinion about everything.
Everything.
Was very wrong about like the Menendez or OJ. I don't know. She was wrong about some things. She was right about some things too, I'm sure.
Tell me, I give up.
Nancy Grace.
Nancy Grace.
Was that-
Damn it.
is
Yes,
that-
it's exactly who I thought.
Is that Big Eyes? Yeah.
Is it eyes or mouth?
You know
Yeah,
the
it's her-
difference,
it's her
right?
eyes.
The mouth is the part we talk
It's
with.
her
The eyes
eyes.
is where we look around. Okay.
It's her
right,
eyes.
all
Yes.
right.
Why did Google not bring that up? Nancy Grace.
Yes, it's Google's fault.
Damn it, Google.
There you go. Everybody enjoy today's National Pass Gas Day. Celebrate accordingly. It is the one thing that can unite us and bring us all together. It's 9:48.
Mostly sunny and 23.
501 Friday, we get the weekend rolling. Miller Lite 501 Club Party. We're going to be hanging out at the legendary Broad Stop. $3 bottles of Miller Lite and Coors Light on special. We will be gas free. We've got Hinder Saliva tickets. We've got tickets for Styx, Kevin Cronin, and Don Felder of the Eagles, and more. This Friday, 501 Broad Stop, I-94 and Highway 50 in Kenosha.
Too many farts.
Too many far. I never thought I'd see the day when we said that. update for you.
Yeah.
From yesterday. You remember I got myself a Christmas present, right?
Uh-oh.
The secret.
I thought you were going to say.
What? Oh, yeah. And it's obvious right now, too. I gave myself a Christmas present. I feel like I'm on a secret mission, and I'm killing it.
Yeah, you are.
So
I'm so happy for you.
You have. How did I talk about this yesterday? And you're like, you're not going to tell. It's a big tease, but I can't. It was a thing that you didn't notice Friday,
which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then I didn't notice as you're throwing it in my face.
Yeah, and I've been throwing it in other people's faces who I don't want to notice, and they're not.
And they're not noticing it.
Yeah.
No one's looking at you.
No one
Thomas,
looks
really.
at me. Nobody looks at me. I could just.
I'm sorry.
Evaporate.
Merry Christmas, though.
Anyway,
Evaporate.
I'll update you tomorrow on my sad existence where nobody cares. All right. And all the situations where somebody should have noticed,
they're not.
That's a few now. It's 9:53.
Mostly sunny and 23 today.
I had a fun day today.
I did
We're kind of
too.
all over the place.
Yeah,
but,
I think that's just what the show is.
Yeah,
until
National
someone
Pass
tells
Gas
us
Day.
otherwise.
Right.
Yeah.
Me a thing. Let's see. What do we have for you today? Missed the show. Missed a lot. We talked about the CES, the Computer Electronics Show. We also talked about CCTV, which Leah thought was HGTV.
I just got it wrong for a couple minutes.
When we needed to know it. All right. We did fart trivia and quoting now, lick a balloon knot. Is that what you said?
Yeah, go lick a balloon knot.
Go lick a balloon knot.
Go lick a balloon knot.
I learned a phrase the kids are using today. We found out about George the Talking Swan and people helping people. I got to play Barbara Streisand. Got to. But it's just weird. Anyway, that is what we did today. Miss the show, miss a lot. We will wrap up whatever this is next on Will Rock on National Pass Gas Day. I think we did a good job with it. New year. How about a new career? It's close enough for Nashville on the rhyming. You need to find a new gig, something that pays you more, great benefits, and a bright future, room for advancement, and the ability to work anywhere in the country as a union electrician. Now, the local 150 is full up, but you can still get in on this. The only registered electrical apprenticeship training center in McHenry County is the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 117. Don't get shut out. Check it out today. Try and get in on this program where you can earn while you learn with their 5-year apprenticeship while you accumulate no debt. And yes, you earn while you learn this valuable career that can provide great wages, great benefits, health insurance, retirement benefits. And yeah, you can work anywhere in the country as a union electrician. Find out more before it's too late. And it is never too late to join IBEW Local 117. All the details on the website, IBEW117.org.
Previously on the Will Rock Morning Show.
Feel the crotchal region.
All right, that's what I'm dealing with here. I have a meeting with human resources today.
Okay.
You can't say
You
that to a
gave me
coworker.
underwear.
Yeah, I
Okay.
put stuff, I covered you up. You're the one who's just getting all handsy.
No, I was talking about the underwear.
I can't talk to you on the advice of my attorney. It's 9:57.
Mostly sunny and 23 today.
All right. We're going to get out of here. Back tomorrow, bright and certainly. Mall Girl will be here tomorrow. Mall
I
Girl.
wonder, I didn't even look at her notes, but I know that she always brings stuff in. So she's going to have something cool.
Well, maybe we'll give her some filtered underwear. Who? You never know what's going to happen. We'll talk to you then. Bright and early, 5 until 10. The delightful Jen Mar coming in next. You have a good day. Be nice to each other.
Hey, a-holes. You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.